Hi, my name is Erin Albrecht. I'm the Data and Evaluation Manager for the Incredible Years at Invest in Kids. And with this short video, I'm going to show you how to successfully log into Apricot, which is the online portal that you will use to log in and enter your teacher and student pre-tests for the Incredible Years. So to get started, you are going to take the web address apricot.socialsolutions.com and enter it into your web browser, and it will bring you to the login page. A couple of points I want to make about the browser that you use. It's really important that you're only using Google Chrome or Firefox, as unfortunately Apricot is not compatible with other browsers such as Safari or Internet Explorer. So please be sure whenever you are logging in to complete your pretest that you are using either Google Chrome or Firefox. So I've used Google Chrome. I put the web address in and it brought me to this home page, and now I'm ready to log in. So first I'm going to enter my username. The username is always an email address. Generally, it is the email address for the lead teacher in the classroom who has previously or is currently receiving training and coaching in the Incredible Years. Next, you're going to enter your password. If you're a returning teacher who has used Apricot before to enter pretests, then you should have a personal password that you've already established, and you can use that same password to log in. If for any reason you've forgotten it, that's totally fine. Please just reach out to me. Again, my name is Erin, or Kimberly, the Incredible Years Program Support Manager at Invest in Kids, and we would be more than happy to reset your password for you. If you are brand new and have never used Apricot before, then you are going to use the default password that we've given to you, which is INVEST, I-N-V-E-S-T. That's one word, all lowercase letters. So I'm going to type in that default password now, and then I'm going to click Log into Apricot. And now I see this home page. Up here is the pretest welcome. This gives you information about how long the pretest window is, information about our data completion incentive, and then you see a couple links here as well as a note about what I just mentioned, that Apricot is really only compatible with Google Chrome or Firefox. So to get started, we are first going to look at completing a student pretest. So you are going to hover over where it says click here to complete a student pretest. The word here is a link. If you click on that, it's going to take you to the pretest. So you're just going to start by selecting from the drop-down menu the classroom ID. Again, that information should be consistent with the lead teacher's name or whomever in the classroom has been previously or currently is being trained and coached in the Incredible Years. So I'm just going to quickly fill this out as an example. So for the student name, you only need the first and last name. The middle name is not necessary, even though there's a space for it. So then you'll keep going and carefully select the answers to the questions that are asked. Okay, so then there's a set of questions here that you're going to answer, rating each of the listed behaviors according to how well it describes the child. So you'll want to think carefully about each one and give your responses. I'm going rather quickly just for the purposes of working my way through this example in a timely manner, but please take some time to carefully consider how well each of these statements describes the particular child whose pretest you are filling out. Okay, so next is a section called Dinosaur School Social Emotional Skills. These questions below are only for students who are receiving Dinosaur School. So you'll know that the students in your classroom are receiving Dinosaur School if they are getting large and small group lessons that involve puppets. So the puppets' names are Wally, Molly, Dinah, and Tiny. And so if those lessons are happening in the classroom, then you need to continue and keep answering the questions. If the students in your classroom are not getting those lessons, then you're done when you get to this point, and all you need to do is click Save Record. But for the purposes of this example, this student is actually going to, we're going to assume that he's getting Dinosaur School. So I'm going to go ahead and rate each of these items. Again, I'm going a little fast for the purposes of the example, but please carefully consider how well each of the statements describes this child. Okay, so if you completed the Dinosaur School items, then you will see this thank you at the bottom of the screen. And there's a reminder to click the Save Record button, which is in this right-hand palette here. You have to click Save Record. Unfortunately, if you do not click Save Record, we will not receive a copy of this student's pretest on our end. So the Save Record button is extremely important, and you will always get this record saved if you successfully saved it. If for any reason you click Save Record and don't see this, please continue to click this until you see record saved. So now I'm going to click Continue. And it's just going to show me, okay, here's all the saved responses for Aaron Rogers, the student that I successfully submitted a pretest for. And now I want to actually go back to the home page. And anytime you want to return to the home page, click on My Apricot, and it will take you back to this page. So now, something that we've set up in the system for you to verify and keep track of which students' pretest you've successfully submitted, you just scroll down to this box right here that says Student Pretest Completed, and you may have to click to refresh data. Literally click the words that say click to refresh data, and now you can see, okay, I successfully submitted a pretest for Aaron Rogers. And with that, then you would just keep going back to this link to keep on entering student pretests for the remaining students in your classroom. If you are working and have a set amount of time to keep going and you want to get through, let's say, 5 or a handful of student pretests, you would just click this button with the plus sign underneath Save Record that says New Student Pretest. So you might fill one out for a new student, go all the way through, click Save Record, and then once you verify that's saved, then you could click New Student Pretest. You don't have to go all the way back to the home screen. Okay, so that's how you successfully enter and save a student pretest. And now I'm going to show how to submit the teacher pretest. So just like we did before, we're going to click here to complete a teacher pretest. And we're going to do the same thing, going through and entering the requested information. Okay, and similar to the way we have set up the student pretest, there are some specific questions if you're leading or co-leading Dinosaur School. So again, Dinosaur School has to do with lessons for students in your classroom that involve puppets, Wally, Dinah, Molly, and Tiny. So if you are doing dinosaur school this year and you are the one leading or co-leading in a classroom, then you should say yes to that question. Are you leading or co-leading dinosaur school lessons this year? And then there are some specific questions for you. If you are not, you are a teacher classroom management teacher, then you would say no, and you would click save record and be done there. You wouldn't fill anything out. Now, there are a few cases where we have people doing some TCM training, but they're longtime dinosaur school implementers and their students are getting these lessons. So again, the important thing is whether or not your students are getting those lessons this year. And if they are, and you're the one leading them, then you should be clicking yes and answering the questions that pop up. So again, once you have filled out the questions according to your situation, depending on what Incredible Years program you are doing this year, once you're done, click Save Record. You should see the saved record message pop up, and then you can go back to My Apricot, and I'll actually finish answering these questions real quick and save. And again, just moving through this kind of quickly for the purposes of this example. And I'll click Save Record. Record saved. Now I clicked My Apricot back to the home screen and I want to verify that it went through. So again, I'm going to have to click to refresh the data and bam, my teacher pretest has been successfully entered. So thank you for watching this short video. And again, my name is Erin Albrecht. I'm the Data and Evaluation Manager for the Incredible Years at Invest in Kids. And if you have any questions throughout this process, please feel free to reach out to me or to Kimberly, who is the Program Support Manager for the Incredible Years. So thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate all your work on these pre-tests. Thanks, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.